traders, welcome back to another video and another market update on the GJ. But before I begin, you must take advantage of Liam's pricing discount for these trading books. I will say this time and time again that these books are a foundational education to your supply and demand journey. And if you haven't got them yet, now is the time, because if you found them a bit of a pinch at 147, they are now 97.99. Not only do you get all 7 books, but you also get access to Liam's site, where it is a membership site. And that's a lifetime membership where he gives daily analysis on 4 major pairs. And not only that, it gives so much value in terms of the content and blog posts that he provides that it is an absolute steal. So if you are in a position to get these books and the membership, I suggest you do, guys. All right. Anyway, let's dive into the GJ. So just a quick bird's eye view, right? We can see that we had this big move to the downside, right? So what my assumption is at the moment is that this right here is profit taking. So at some point or anytime soon, when the market either decides hit within this area of daily supply or this area of daily supply, we could get a move to the downside. Now, if we do get a move to the downside and then the market, for instance, does not break this and create a lower low, then we could potentially see banks putting in some buy orders around this point, and then the market could potentially move to the upside. But at this point in time, I'm just currently seeing this as profit taking. All right. So that is my current bias in terms of why this trend is currently happening. But at the moment, it's still a bit up in the air because of the current situation. So there could be a multitude of factors that have led to this current uptrend at this specific moment in time. All right. But that's just my current bias in terms of why this uptrend is currently occurring. So let's actually dive in deeper and take a look at what was happening yesterday. So yesterday, as you guys know, I took a trade from this area here. I got short and I also got long at this 5-minute area of demand, as we can see. And I told you yesterday that my stops were at break even, just in case it doesn't make it up there and it pushes back down. And yes, it did push down with a vengeance. Not only did it push down, it pushed past the current daily supply, daily demand area that I was actually looking at, which was this area here. I was looking at this area for demand, for the market to then push back in. And then I think there was like a H1 area of supply demand in there as well. Sorry, just there that I was looking to take, but through the Asian session, the market just pushed straight through there. So, nothing you could actually do about that at all. So now what's the current situation? So, there's a few ways to think about this, right? So number one, we can see already that we're in an uptrend, okay? And we've got higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, and so forth. And now this low currently has been broken, right? So what would this lead people to think? If this low has been broken, most people would then start thinking that low's broken, now we're going to start looking for shorts here, right? But this could just all be because you've got to remember that when the banks want to take profits off their trades, they still need retail traders on the other side of their trades to take profits off, okay? So if this has broken this low now, this will lead people to think that the market is going short. So if they want to take more profits off, they have all these people that are in this short to start taking their money. Okay, so that's one way to think about it, which is the number one, the first way that I always think about things. Because remember, we're trying to think like banks and institutions rather than retail traders. And the opposite way to think about it is simply that it has changed direction, but we're going to wait and sit on our hands and allow price action to tell us. And this is where you have to be patient, guys. Okay, so currently we've got this H1 area of H1 area of demand right here, and if you zoom out to the H4 area, we also have an H4 area of demand also. So that's nested nicely inside that area. And, you know, potentially if this has more room to the upside, then I'll be looking to see once it dives into here to see if we've got any 5-minute or 15. I guess from a 4H4 perspective, I'll more than likely be looking for 15-minute event breaks. But then if it does dive in deeper here into this area of H1 demand that's nested in the H4 demand, I'll be looking for 5-minute event breaks. So currently with GJ, guys, I am sitting on my hands. All right.